my eyes and make it go away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
I would have been down here sooner, but I was busy watching Fox News, reading the letter from Biden about he dropped out. He's dropping out. He's still going to serve out his term. And he endorsed Harris. God save us all. Biden, Harris took, no. Just in time, because that trumps everything. Trump 2024. Make America great again. Right now we're going to make a Bloody Mary. Hope it's good. Just got back from the range. Literally, smile money, not joking. Overall, it was an awesome day. Only one person didn't perform worth a shit. And her battery is dead. And to top it all, everybody's been hitting me up. Hey, did you hear? Yeah, I heard. Evidently, this is the first time I've ever replaced the battery in that. Look at that. Actually, this comes back as a Tesla key fob battery. The CR2054. This one's from Indonesia, from Panasonic. I had to order some because that's Alicia. Anybody that hasn't been with me since I built that rifle, I have had I don't know how many rounds through the thing. And then Christine loved it so much I ended up giving it to her for Christmas that year. And we put more rounds through it. And today I created 9 or 10 rounds that hit so hard loading that the projectile was almost flush with the face of the projectile probably stopped when it totally compacted all of the powder. I don't know if it's maybe this mag, because I had completely I forgot. Well, I just didn't bother. She when she found out that the optic wasn't working, she goes, "I don't even want to shoot it." I go, "Well, we're not even aiming at a fucking target. We're aiming at the berm at 100 yards out at Island Lake Range." That's okay. But yeah, it was just, all it did was, I think I had 4 shots in a row that functioned properly. I'm really hoping it's that mag. That is a Glock happy stick. I'll just try some regular. I can put G19, G17 mags in there and maybe have to get it back out. But that's the first time that rifle has been out. It's almost embarrassing how much, because it's out. It's an on-duty rifle. So there was a lot of dust on it. But evidently this is the original battery, because I'd never replace a battery without replacing a pile of them. So I placed an order for these, some more 2032s. I always got to have 2032s on hand. For a while I was wondering, what if I could just stack two 2032s, but it's got this mushroom-like thing going. So, okay, enough of battery talk. What went? Well, it almost was going to be nothing, and well, except for one thing. There was only one thing that I wanted to bring, because I wanted it to go to the Proving Grounds Pinnacle. Look at that viscosity, Cobra. Straight out of the freezer. It's definitely not frozen. So, we are going to be looking at Taste of Florida. Speaking of Hornet Fixer, I hadn't actually mentioned him, but this is their medium blend. I think it was the only thing that was there. Micheladas. This is another one that Jolson picked up for me. I got one more. 5 seconds, be going for a knife. What's in the back pocket? What's in the back pocket? The front flipper, real steel. One of my favorites, one of my favorite knife companies. If I was able to go over there and just pick up knives, some of the sweetest knives, period. Okay, do I even want to read the ingredients? Whoa, 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 it's a novel. Now what? Let's see. Hang on. Gotta catch up on the neighborhood. Okay. Don't even know about that one. Salty. No problem. I painted wherever any of the camera mounts were, and threw the thing in the dumpster. So just gotta find you to get you the lockbox and the Spectrum shit. That's right. In case you're watching, Greg, got the new camera system. Actually, I am doing a Bloody Mary review at this moment in time. Okay. Sorry. I mean, tell you what, I apologize. The next 10 minutes are free. Or they could cost you 18 years of child support. This also went my little trade with Christine, the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 9mm. Thing is an absolute tack driver. If you ever get a chance to purchase one, I highly recommend it. I would say I should have never traded it to her, but I mean it's not like I can't shoot it whenever I want. It just spends the majority of its life in the oh god, it's just, I have not done any polishing to this. This is, and I guarantee you Jerry didn't. Well, I can tell you I haven't cleaned it in a while. Let's hope David isn't watching. I mean, I clean this thing all the time. She put so many rounds through it today that it ended up looking just like this. And then when you pull out, you hear this. Oh yeah, see David? Yeah, I just, hey, want to touch tips? This thing is just awesome. It's, like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I can shoot it whenever, I got the Hellcat RPD, which literally gets used every single day. It's my jammy gun, and I wouldn't be using this every single day, but when it comes to shooting it, glass, baby, glass. I didn't shoot that today, Christine did. I brought two things out there. Two things. Just to, because one of them has been, okay, I'm sorry, let's do this first after, I mean, it's not really, it's a political station. Anybody knows that I'm guns, knives, and politics. I just happen to have a drink. Some of you actually care about that. Majority of you, there's so many non-drinkers. Okay, quickly, Cook, I got to decide. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And if that doesn't work, then mix it up yourself. I don't really care. Just put 4 dice on the table. Smells like it has a possibility to be good. Cheers. And cheers to you, Potato Head Joe. Camel. Jesus Christ. What are yours? Never mind. Sorry, my publicist would not want me to bring out any blowjob jokes about Kamala Harris, and maybe being the only thing that she's actually good at. Probably the only time she doesn't have her fucking hyena laugh. Oh, a burning bus full of babies and nuns. It almost has a bitter celery. Like when you get like the really like towards the stock end of celery. Yeah, this is. Did I say it almost smells drinkable, or did I say it almost smells good? Can't remember. It's been so long. I think this one might be. Wow, it's all it is. It's just like the worst taste that you can. Yes, Mama. The worst possible taste of celery, and I like celery, so. Oh, geez. I don't even know if I have those. I don't mean the unfortunate bad news too. I didn't really want to lead with it. I wanted to bring people in, have some fun, whatever. And in all seriousness, I do have some extremely bad news, but I don't know if it would directly affect any of you, because I don't think a single one of you have ever met him. Early this morning, my brother-in-law, my sister's boyfriend, because they never got married. She's been dating Bob since before high school. He passed away early this morning from complications with A1 defib. His heart basically gave out. Me and Bob have had a mixed relationship over the years. I don't really like the way he treated my sister. A lot of drug use, which AFib contributed to that, I'm sure. Lots of meth. Cleaned himself up. I don't know, 10 plus years ago, and now I don't think he even drinks. If he does, it's not to the point where I've ever heard about it. For him, it's that thing that's not really a drug anymore. That'd be about it with him. Yesterday, and for him, he's really this has just been a nightmare over the years, because he's been in and out of. Don't want these in my pocket. In and out of the hospital for his heart issues, and yesterday he actually, which my sister thought was weird, he actually wanted to go to the hospital. But once he got to the hospital, he turned into a gigantic asshole, arguing with everybody, arguing with my sister. Finally, at like 5 o'clock, my sister said, "Since you just appear to be in asshole mode, I'm going home." So she left. And at like 10 o'clock, she got a phone call saying that they had to transfer him to ICU. And even at that, they had to have security involved to get him to ICU. And at that point, something happened, and he slipped into, I don't know if he ended up being unconscious, but I know they had to subdue him because they had to put the hose tube into him. And long story short, early this morning, my sister and Bob and their son had to make the decision that at this point in time, the only thing keeping him alive was the incubator. And so they made the decision to turn it off, and Bob passed away 5 o'clock this morning or so. So she doesn't watch this, but Pam, I feel terrible for you, and as I already told you this morning, that me and Christine are here for you, and Jacob, I let Jacob know that same thing. So hopefully it can maybe be a turning point, and things can get better moving forward. But so there's that. Okay. First thing is Rich Huff saying cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Art Rogue 4150 says,
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
he has 4 subscribers. Now he's got 5, or her. I don't know. I can only assume that it's not a female. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I know of at least one female that inadvertently has to watch this shit show, because she's now engaged to one of my asshole friends. Love you. See, Salty says naked Saturday. Cheers, and
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
oh, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Art Rogue for a new commenter. I don't know how long you've been watching this shit show, but I think you deserve an extra one of these from me.
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Sub-comment from Salty. Multi-Gunman says, keep my Mr. 27 nakedness out of your damn mouth. Ebo me. Mr. 27 says, haha, Naked Club. And then Mr. 27 says, is that better than Naked Friday? David J. fucking Brown says, Eric for Lifeguard. Yeah, he brought out, one 10 millimeter, 245s, all 1911s. Bunky had a couple of Dan Wessons. And then brought out the, she happens to own a HK VP9 SK, which happens to be the gun that Christine now wants. So she let Christine shoot it, and holy shit, Christine was shooting tighter groups with the VP than she was with this. She was pretty excited because this is not the first opportunity that she's had to shoot a VP9 SK. She shot NIHAPs, except for she didn't really like NIHAPs because she said, and let me quote, "Is that baby shit brown or what fucking color is that gun? So she has now officially made up her mind that for her carry gun, she would like an HK VP9 SK. Which does work out because I immediately have inside the waistband holsters. I think she's probably going to be more of an outside the waistband. She has a concealed carry permit, so go fuck yourself, liberals and anti-gunners. Really doesn't matter if you see it or not. Unfortunately, the only, and I mean only, outside the waistband I have is McLean. Trust me, if I don't have at least 4 or 5 beers a day, I just waste away to nothing. But yeah, I got this one. I mean, you can still use it even though there's, you know, all sorts of room for a light. Or if you put the light on it, then it's, I don't know, the shorter one though might move the point for the, no, because the trigger guard and the flashlight are still in the same spot no matter how long the barrel is. I don't know. I'd have to see. I don't see her as a laser flashlight, or yes, yeah, whatever she's having, I'll have 2 of them. So she well, of course it made me feel good because, you know, sometimes she'll shoot a gun for the first time and she'll have some things in the, you know, the outside of the 7 ring, and then gets all pissy and then just sits there and doesn't want to shoot. Her legitimate reason for not shooting today is just don't want to burn up the ammo. I'm at a point where I'm really probably not going to be going much more this year, especially with pistols. You know, a couple mags keep current. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just it. I'm not. I can't afford to go buy ammunition, and I definitely, with until after the first of the year, I am not trusting a goddamn thing that'll happen. You know goddamn well, by this point in time, if you really think that there was no fraud in the 2020 election, then you obviously just have completely fallen for the liberal democratic mindset. Even some of the people that were standing up for it are now like, no, there was definitely. It's undisputable. And so, are they going to try it again? Because any group of people that would actually try to kill the opposition, again, prove me wrong, because it seems like every day we find more and more weird shit about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. So your first sign of how truthful it is to say that the deep state had something to do with trying to get rid of the leading presidential candidate. If I come back and say, oh, I got a strike on my channel, then there's fucking more proof. Because every single time WokeTube shuts people down, it has turned out to be the truth. Who gives a flying shit about the First Amendment? Like I've already said. If I own my own platform, that guy over there spewing his obvious bullshit, I don't care. Let him talk. Don't give a shit. As long as my platform is making money, I'm A-okay with it. Just get a guy that's able to point out the truth and don't try to shut him down, which is what has happened. And the problem is the Democratic Party is running the Obama playbook. Tell a lie long enough, and the weak-minded start to believe it. Smart money. Take a shot every time a grill reference comes up with matte appearance. Oof. Let's see, where'd this one start? Bad. Matt's looking clean shaved again. Greetings, Captain, and hello, Matt. Smile money sub comment. Oh, thank God. I thought it was a bald bout of of head or a bad bout of head lice. Bad. That can do better than a lot lizard. Smile Money. Can't say anything because comments get deleted on the Butler event. They had a threat before Trump went on stage. Fail. Yeah. Oh yeah. From Smile Money? Yes, absolutely. That's one of the very first things that we were hearing is that people were saying there's a guy with a gun, and that was before Trump was even on stage. With the threat, if the Secret Service was actually doing their job, Trump would have never been put on stage. So, I don't know. You know, this is disappointing. I was really looking forward to having something. I am in the middle of doing the review, but yeah, I have some smokes left. The only reason I have smokes. You know what? We got back from the range. I took Marshall for a walk, and then ran down to the Subi store and picked up some stuff for dinner tonight and a quick little snack for lunch. And as I was walking past him, I said, "I'm taking a quick run. Do you need anything?" "Nope, I'm good." An hour later, "Can I bum some smokes?" Yes. Oh yes. Yes. I just love the rolling grounds to be able to live like that. It looks like it's on a golf course. I mean, just look at those hills. God damn. I'd probably go for a one wood straight up the middle. Yeah. 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 Hold on a second. I gotta. Yeah. 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 What's this? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 No. Just gonna throw this in here for right now. Yeah. Hang on a second. I gotta take care of something here. Yeah. Remember that time at band camp? So, yeah, let's try something different here. Sorry. Okay. Start a new trend. What you're supposed to have is a snit with your Bloody Mary. This particular case, it's going to be Voodoo Ranger Hard Charged Lemon Tea. Okay, smart money. I prefer to eat food that doesn't burn me, make me sweat or cry. Smart money. Masks. Are you still talking about masks? Biden doesn't isolate or mask with his recent COVID. No, but boy, you sure see a lot of retarded people still out in public. As a matter of fact, 2 people cousin surprised me over at the Subi store. I mean, I'm not picking on the sort of clientele that you see there. But two, there's always at least one worker. I mean, good people, yeah, this is America. Do what you want. But it still should be fair that you can have a little bit of that and eat your cake too. I mean, you should be aware that plenty of stuff have come out that show that wearing the mask all the time is not a positive thing. Period. So, I wanted to bring the Vistava and the SW99, mainly because I absolutely had to have a model like this because of a Bond movie. And what has been disappointing on this is it seems like maybe it too had a issue where the bullets didn't go where the gun was aimed, and then I'm like, well, maybe it's just me. I haven't seen anybody else actually shoot it. I cleaned the hell out of it a while back. This is the first time I've had it out, and I was able to hit everything that I wanted. I had some pretty decent groupings. I don't know what I did different today. I did hit where I was aiming. You know, not like, oh, what I'm going to do if I really want to hit you guys, I have to aim over here because that's where the bullets seem to go. No, I was fully able to pick my spot and put bullets on it. So I feel much better because this has also been an on-duty gun most of the time that I've had it. I mean, I know from here to, my front door from my couch, someone breaking in. I know I'm not going to miss you at that distance, but now I also have more confidence in the gun, so And here's another funny thing is, Christine thought she had pressed the button on the coffee maker early this morning. We're already late getting out there because I had to work this morning. I had to go take all of the cameras, which are now mine, Greg. I had to go take all the cameras off of the spook house and correct anything where the lockbox was, take out the router and the modem, and anywhere that the cameras were mounted. The painter was too fucking lazy. In all cases, I put one torque screw in, and only one of them was even tight. The rest of them I left it so that when the painter came around, he could just swivel the little plastic bracket for the camera out of the way and do that. But no, that particular painter, as far as I know, will never have another job through us again. But that's a different story. So I went over and I took care of all that. Took me a little longer than planned. So I knew I was going to be running a little bit late, and then once you get so late, you just don't give a shit anymore. Sorry, David. And but I was dealing with. I was no longer dealing with Dr. Jekyll. I was dealing with Mrs. Hyde because she thought she had made coffee, and we were supposed to be walking out the door, and there was no fucking coffee. And she's like, "Nah, we'll just go get this over with so we can get back home, so I can have some coffee." Why don't we always, instead of going this way, we'll just go this way, and we will literally be driving right past a drive-through Caribou Coffee. Nice ass. Okay. As we're approaching, I'm like there's fucking cars out on the road. If there's cars out on the road, there has to be a bare minimum of 6 to 7 cars in line before you get to the cars that are on the road. So 9 to 10 cars from the drive-through window. Nice, really nice ass. Nice everything, actually, for what I can tell. So I figured, just settled. She's like, just let's go. Yeah! I'll go in. So I drive around the block to come in, and there isn't a single parking spot. So I pull back out on the road, and I'm waiting at the stoplight, and I'm just like, just let me get you some coffee at Quick Trip. Doesn't answer me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to the other Caribou Coffee. The one that's just up the hill. It's like a mile and a half up the hill. It's not a drive-through. So, this is how I went in to the Caribou Coffee. God damn, service was awesome this morning. Everybody was polite. I mean, my coffee seemed like it was made quickly. I got mine before I thought someone else. Maybe they ordered something more complicated, but I don't know. But here's an embarrassment. This place had lots of people in it. I didn't notice if anybody watched me walk in. "You've got a gun?" "No, bitch, I got 2. It's like, no, I got, yeah. Sorry, it's not Tuesday. Does this ever pop up on a Tuesday? Asking for a friend. This place has lots of people in it. There was at least 5 people sitting at a table over there drinking their coffees. There was 2 older ladies over there drinking their coffee. There's a couple of guys behind me by themselves, poor bastards, drinking their titties coffee. And the girl hands me $4 and, well, even more non-gooder. I give her a 20 for 2 cups of coffee, and she gives me back $4.68. And I pick up the tip jars. She's holding my money in her hand, and I go, "What's wrong with this picture?" And she just kind of shrugs her shoulders. "You have a good day." Fucking cheap liberals. Oh, I'm sorry. It could have been some non-liberals hanging out at a coffee spot. "Then take a sip of something good and do a double shot." And do a double shot. Don't tell me what to do. I should just change whatever the title is over to Voodoo Ranger. Oh yeah. And do a double shot. What, do you think this is your channel or something? Small batch. Top shelf over there. Well, what else is... That'll just in case Mike ever makes it up to Minnesota. I've got a pile of stuff I'm putting aside just in case. If he can sit and drink fucking straight Everclear and somehow act like he likes it, I've got some stuff from Nagasaki that you might like. Sorry about that. I had a kink in my ass. I mean, hey, what's that? Huh. Smiley, why are you complaining about police that react properly when seeing a citizen with a gun? Matt thinking he looks suspicious was the icing on the cake. React properly? I'm not complaining. I'm surprised, Smiley. I was honestly surprised that he didn't at least pull up alongside me at the red light and say, "I'm assuming you have a permit for that?" Yeah. I was just surprised. I have not had any interaction with Johnny Law since I've had my permit. As a matter of fact, in the last 10 years, I got pulled over for improper use of my seatbelt. I told you about that. I was like, this is bullshit. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to go look up the law. If the seatbelt's too loose, too tight, the wrong color. What? Yeah, it covers everything. It covers their ass on everything. Mike says, speaking of Mike, that's funny. Mike says, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Then Mike says, it's cool, Joe Matt. Smile money with the read more button. Love the read more button. 404 Secret Service is under investigation. The FBI should be holding a press conference. Who's investigating Matt? Well, let's start a list. Congress is. Biden's Homeland Security has also announced an investigation. And I believe, wow, okay. I'm sorry, but anybody in the Biden administration investigating this just kind of makes me get a little tickle in my tummy. Has announced an investigation. I believe the U.S. Senate is forming a bipartisan committee. Who would you like to conduct the investigation? I would like to see Fannie Willis, the DA from Georgia, go up against a team put together by Dan Bongino for the prosecution team. I love Dan Bongino. There's just, not to mention, if anybody's going to talk to you about the Secret Service, let Dan talk. Because, like I said, I have the utmost respect for Dan Bongino, especially when he said that he was part of the special detail under Obama. Did I believe in his politics? No. Did I think he was a bad guy? He seemed okay. Would I take a bullet? That was my job. That is the job that I signed on to do. And yes, I would have taken a bullet for Barack Obama. Amen. If you're going to do your job, do it right. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Secret Service doesn't have a little checkbox. Do you prefer to work for a conservative or a liberal? Hey, Den. Fuck you and all your rivets. I'm just going to drive down the street. I should use the rivets to stud the tires on Vivian and use her this winter. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, God. I can probably read some comments. Oh, maybe not. Another fucking read more button from Smile Money. 69. I know you do not take my advice seriously, but I was going to ask any ex-Secret Service agent about the issue. My friend wrote 2 books. Hang on. Oh, you got to be kidding me. 99 down to 1 and it started over. Pete did a video or 2 with him as well. You now show him some clips from your videos. I thought, no, what if they have an oath that requires them to report things? Seriously? I can still drive. Oh, it's got rechargeables in it? God. These rechargeables are kind of a joke. What brand are they? Pale Blue. I cannot give them a stunning endorsement. It seems like everything I use them in, they're good for one time. And then the next time I go to use it, they're dead. Yes, they were fully charged before I put them in the goddamn thing. I was selfish and I did not want to lose my nightly entertainment hour. What? You know, show him some clips from your videos. What the fuck do I have to worry about? I've never threatened to kill anyone, let alone done it. Fuck, I'm gonna die. We'll report back to this. According to this, I can still drive. Let's see if we can change that. Mike, David Brown could call me anytime. Be great to talk to him. I will relay your information, Mike. I mean, if that, I'm assuming that's okay. 2AHD cat. Hector. Fucking A. He says, my house burnt down, my kidneys went, I had a stroke, my husband left me, but I'm back on my feet again. Bought a new home, and I'll be back on YouTube soon. Hector, you know I love you. You're a fucking nut job, but I'm glad. I'm glad hopefully things are looking up. Smile Money, these are all sub comments. Good to hear. Going through dialysis, that's not an easy thing. Bad says, geez, man, I've had a hard few months. Glad you're able to be here. Or you've had a hard few months. Cobra says, stay frosty. And Hector says to Smile Money, it sucks about the dialysis. To Bad, he says, me too. And a thumbs up. And to Cobra, says, I'm a cat. Remember, we always land on our feet. Bad, Famous Dave's makes some good pickles. Their sweet and spicy is Bad approved. Yeah, they're good. Coco says, oh, hi. How many comments do we have left? I need to know if I need to milk it out. Do a couple more shots. Wow, yes. Yep, I'm definitely definitely bringing this back up. Holster. Might leave this holster set up right next to that sweet ass bulletproof vest that I got from the Cobra. I know it might be the drink talking. She's hot as hell. I might just be getting sentimental, but there's a whole bunch of you guys that will actually see me, hear me say this, that I really hope before something happens, because this has already happened to me a couple times. Case in point, getting to really know someone through this medium, and then never actually getting the opportunity to hang out together. Like, probably one of the biggest disappointments is all the plans, and it was gonna happen that year for the shoot, was Matt Reisner. I tell you what, if there was ever anything you went through a divorce, you're just having a bad day, the world turns upside down, Matthew Reisner would have been the guy that you would have want to have. Everything from a phone call, all pissed off. I mean, he was good. I don't know if he was as good as Ed for diffusing situations, at least with me. Ed was just, but Matt was a good guy. I just don't, maybe I can't see Matt Reisner doing barrel rolls in the backyard and then taking out a sniper at 500 yards, kind of a thing, but I guess I really can't see Ed doing that either. Sorry both of you guys. But I remember those times, and Smile Money would know what I'm talking about, when some of the trolls and stuff started to happen with Pete, and Matt Reisner was not afraid to say, fuck you. I stand and I will stand with my friends. And Pete's one of the good guys out there. So if you got a problem, you're going to have a problem with me too. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, I really like green. Jeremy says, Matt did this, Matt did that. No disrespect, because I respect Matt, but I'd really like to know how much equipment he fixes himself. I'm a maintenance man, and I know how that goes. Smile Money says, Matt reads manuals at work and then even writes stuff down. Elon will be calling him soon to come work at SpaceX. Not like it's rocket science. Speaking of that, Elon is Elon Musk has said that, yeah, California, you can go F yourself. And he's planning on moving his operation to Texas. Elon, you better watch out, because with all of the libtards, I honestly used to think that Texas would have been, other than the heat, a good destination. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if my world turned upside down and I just really said, Johnny Watson, is there anything? And he'd be like, I know he'd give me a place to live, and I know he'd probably be able to find me a job, if not within his own company. But I don't, sorry Johnny, I don't want anything to do with Texas anymore. Texas is turning into a liberal shithole. What is amazing me is these libtard douchebags that didn't want to deal with California, so they moved to Texas and repeat. Smile money? Just in case your Secret Service guy is watching, I'll not follow through on my thoughts for the rest of this for libtardia. Oh, look, it's the AI picture of the girl that I have more pictures of, and I can't remember her name. Maybe this one was touched up but the real thing, yeah. Okay. Cobra says H7. H7. It's a misdemeanor. It's right. Fuck. Found some white pegs on the floor of the Subaru. I don't know. Brought them in, and then I think I took them out of my pants pocket and put them upstairs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. Nope. Yeah, you can't tell that I work. Oh, look, a Phillips drive in my pocket, because I couldn't remember if any of those cameras had Phillips, but they were all Torx, because Torx are best. The stupidest thing on the planet is a square drive. Spend my money? David, I heard ass water as well. Did a comment get deleted? Because, okay. Smile money. Matt is also good at sitting in the alley. He is not even going to lie. Damn, he is tired. He is giving out breaks. I just do not know the stress of all the ball grinding business. The ball grinding business? Yeah, it's, Smile money. It's a high stakes game. To get your balls ground. Because if your ball grinding doesn't go well, then you end up with this. I thought it looks really good, but I really got to be careful about putting guns next to it, because it's sharper than some of the knives I have received.
Warning, bullshit alert.
It's almost as fucking sharp as some of the knives I have received. EMT Railfan, if Matt's not going to wear a hat on the shaved head, you need to sit him farther back in the shadows. Wait, Matt's cooking. Blind us all with that you want? I'll be through the area and even stop if there's food involved. Just kidding, I'm not coming through. I hear that train. Hashtag be like Ed. Sorry.
Macho Biden!
Sorry, I just...
Macho Biden! Macho Biden!
Smile money? Butler City manager said they could only handle traffic. They have like 12 cops for all the shifts. Population of Butler is only 13,000. Local police could also be considered county sheriffs and even state police. They had at least one SWAT team in the building. 2 cops are seen outside the building and at least being yelled at by citizens. He's on the roof. Then at least 2 cops were involved in spotting the guy on the roof, and they had a guy aim his AR at one of them. He then fell and hurt his ankle. Oh, God damn it. That's terrible. Sorry. I mean, I'm not in the moment, but if I crawl up to see if there really is a guy with a gun, and then the guy turns his gun at me, I may crouch for a moment, but when I come back, I'm gonna go fucking full homeboy on your ass. What? Why did the cop not return fire? I mean, what more do you need? A guy just aimed a weapon at you. Maybe it was dark in the sun and he thought that the small black kid was aiming a plastic tomato at him. Maybe he's Barney Fife and he only has one shot for it. Yes, one shot for his revolver, and he didn't happen to have the one shot with him. The hell kind of edit is that? Don't I have another picture of her, or is there this? Is she dressed like another one that I have? I don't know. Yes. I'd like to see her go skiing like that. EMT, by what I'm reading on the handgunlaw.us, Minnesotans do not have to voluntarily inform. No, we don't. But if the LEO asks for your ID, your LTFC has to be included in the stack of papers. Okay. Yes, absolutely, yes. Thanks, EMT, because I don't know if something got changed or not, but I know originally, if I got pulled over, I did not have to declare that I had a gun. So, like the time that I got pulled over for the seatbelt, I just handed them my driver's license and proof of insurance. I might not even give them proof of insurance. Can't remember, but I don't know. I guess for the most part, if I'm going to give you my driver's license, I don't give a shit if I'm giving you the other thing. I mean, make this a PSA. If there's no fear about why you're in a car driving, then there should be no fear to let them know that you also have a handgun. Which is why I go with the pretty much zero. Like I said, the only time that I have ever driven after having a drink, it was because I had a beer with the appetizers, had dinner, and most of the time when we go out, it's more about the fun with friends, and it's like lately, it's pretty much always been Dave and Bunky. So, I mean, we may be out for 2.5, 3 hours, and so by the time I'm back in the car, it's been a couple hours since I had a beer, and or I'll just have Christine drive. I don't take any chances. I never want to lose. I never want to lose my conceal and carry permit. That means everything to me. So. And that's why 0 is the best way to ensure that. Mr. 27 says 36th. Then he says here, but need more beer and brew babes, jugs, and basement pops. Then he says here, okay, so that's a duplicate of that last one. Then, see, some of you had to get your comments deleted so that they could double tap Mr. 27. Then he says, hi, Brew Matt, good to see you. Bad says, Bloody Mary Showdown tomorrow. Same beer time, save... I I think it's the same beer channel. McLean, oh yeah, sorry to disappoint, but I'm probably gonna see what this is like in beer. It's not bad if you don't stop. Just bitter celery taste. Yeah, that's. McLean, I always get the Scotch Guard treatment for the interior. It's good to know. That way, if it... Never mind. Then he says when Matt is bald, he looks like he's wearing the captain mask. Spider-Man says to that. Now that is a very funny comment. Will Smith may have liked it, but it made me... Or, Will Smith may not have liked it, but it made me laugh. And McLean says, thank you. What a kiss ass. Tom says, sometimes I drink Crown Royal straight from the bottle. I won't judge. And then Tom with the last comment, 7 hours ago and 6 minutes, Matt needs to cover the cue ball. Wear a hat, dude. Looks like her nipple is leaking. Going to the club, I guess, Taste of Florida. Florida kind of tastes like shit. You definitely aren't going to have to add any celery salt to this. Contains soy, tomato puree, water and tomato paste, vegetable juice blend, carrot, celery, water, vinegar, beet, parsley, salt, lemon, blah blah blah. Fucking A. I'm going to need to have lunch to get through all this. Frank's Red Hot, cayenne peppers. What the? God, refrigerate after opening. Swagwell contains methyl. Yeah, this is Taste of Florida. Don't waste your money. Oh yeah. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Oh. Yeah. This thing was a lot of fun. Not a single failure. I put all but one mag. I saved enough so that I could I could put this in an undisclosed location, and it's actually ready to go right now. As full disclosure goes, I'm pretty sure the amount of time that I have into this to get it to the point that it's at right now, I would have charged somebody, in this particular case, Jolson, more money than he would have needed to go pick up another one of these. But to me, I thank you, Jolson. The only person that refused to shoot it, Christine only fired it once. doubling down on Dave. Dave wouldn't shoot it at all. I don't know why. It's an all-steel gun. And it is surprisingly accurate. Obviously, those are dovetailed. Huh. Actually, I see that they're dovetailed, and they're not exactly dovetailed perfect to the slide, but with the way this was shooting, I'm actually trying to think now where they are. If the sight would be moved that way. No, it's I shot the whole box of ammo. I couldn't stop shooting it. J-Dog shot it. Bunky shot it. She did well. I mean, she didn't give me a comment if she liked it or not. I mean, the trigger is, I don't know. It's just kind of doesn't this look like the gun that in the movies the El Presidente like pulls out from his cigar box or out of his desk drawer? I mean, it's a 32. If you want to comment that it's only a 32, okay. What, your hand's gonna stop it? I think it would do the job. Not to mention, I thought Christine would want to shoot this more because this is from her motherland. No, it's not from Canada. Yeah, it's yeah. Like I said though, I have a lot of. If I got $1 for every single time I've racked the slide on that, I could go pick up my Hellion. Okay. Is it possible that this fucking thing could work once? Maybe I need to get another one of these. I kind of missed the fun. Bad says, evening clubbers. Then he says, I guess everyone heard that Brandon quit. Well, what the fuck is it? I remember it. According to this, I can still drive. I can feel what I have in my system, and I would not drive. I wouldn't have driven after the first. Well, I didn't really have too much of the Bloody Mary, did I? Out of curiosity, how much is one of those on Amazonian? Breathalyzer. Okay, so that one's out. First one that pops up, it's a fucking $130. It gets 4.5-star review after 7,100 people purchased it, though. Next one's $100, $130, $19, but well, it's got 5 stars on 135 people, though. 4.5-star, that's $89. Highly accurate for $35.09. Keychain, 2-pack Shakurs, $69. Maybe I'm gonna have to do some research. keychain. The keychain one for $69. This one's a pack one of one. Back here you get two of them for the same money, fuckers. Here's the exact same one for $90. Yeah, I kind of miss the fun and the shenanigans of doing the breathalyzer stuff, but I am not paying fucking $100 and something. Limited time deal, $25. Breathalyzer professional grade portable alcohol breathalyzer test. Only 140 people have reviewed it, but they gave it a 4.5 star review. I did not hit the buy it now button. I'll take a look at this one a little later. That cannot be right. There is no way that is. This is. God. Bad says. He says it never gets old, and to prove his point, it still says, I'm safe to drive. My batteries. Hey, Smile Money, maybe I should show this video, go out and drive around in my car, and if I get a D-dub, I could show them the video and then sue this company. Of course, I'm just kidding, but this is bullshit because I'm here to tell you there's no fucking way I would drive right now. Hey, at least she's holding it in the right direction. Okay. Let's see if Bad had the last comment. No. Mr. 27 says, club time. I'll fill it in for you, bitches. And Smile Money says, missed it. Cheers. No, Smile Money, you did not miss it. Okay. Lights green, traps clean. She's evidently all body because she's a lights out chick if I ever saw one. Okay, cheers. Probably see you tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think my clients have their shit together. Tomorrow might be a security day here at the Bomi Emporium, adding 5 cameras. Just from a client, he wanted me to... There's a perfect segue. He wanted me to add the poop drop camera. McLean, I will hook you up with the username and password. Cheers.